Good morning, guys. So welcome to today's Spirit Vibe for March the 8th. It's actually snowing in Ireland. Welcome to snow. Well, it was only trickling, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see it. So I've decided to use the Black Moon astrology cards this morning. Wanted a bit of change. Don't know whether somebody is in need of change. Actually, I actually feel I do. Someone that is in need of change here. Okay. So we'll get into it. So the card that we have at the end is number 40. We have the water element, sensing. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water does talk about our emotions. It does talk about also our intuition. And like sensing, somebody's really feeling something recently is what I feel, okay? But like, don't get carried away. Like, water has to go in the flow. Yeah, it has to go downstream. So don't try to stop it. Somebody just really needs to go, okay? And they need to trust with what they feel, what they're sensing, or what their intuition is telling them, or what's the best course of action to take, or what they should do next. You've got to trust your intuition is really what I want to say here. Don't like fight it, go with it, okay? As well, it also talks about trusting others and trusting too soon, and that's definitely a fucking lesson I've learned the hard way of trusting people too soon. Automatically trusting people. I'm never going to do that again. People are going to have to earn my trust if they want to be anywhere near me. And that's it. I'm talking with fucking friends. I'm talking about that. So it just feels like somebody's too passive here, that is just accepting other shortcomings, when you shouldn't be accepting it, yeah? None of us should be accepting them. So if someone's kind of settling and accepting, knowing that friends or whatever, because we have friends here, okay, that goes back down then to the sacred chakra of your self-worth and your self-esteem, and why you're actually settling and putting up with this, yeah? Because we shouldn't. Obviously the water, that cup does rule the Ace of Cups actually, but it talks about compassion and understanding. But you see, there's got to be a balance. There's got to be a fine line between being compassionate and understanding, and not being a fucking doormat for anybody. You know what I mean? So I do feel like someone has been a doormat and is just settling and putting up with, and I feel it's a friend. Like, I genuinely feel it's a friend, because I feel there's this sense of someone being taken advantage of by friends here, and I do feel like there's definitely there's definitely going to be an ending here with friendships for sure, because someone who really needs to see clearly is my sense, okay? And it's like someone is going to be sensing, it's like, I don't need to be told things, I can sense them. So I feel like what somebody is sensing, feeling, or just intuitively knowing is accurate, okay? I want to say that it is accurate what you're feeling. But something like Ten of Swords here at the end, something has got to go, okay? So the first card we have is number 26. The second house is owning, and the second house is ruled, it is our money house, but it is ruled by Taurus, okay? It talks about being grounded in the physical, not in the mental, or not in the spiritual. Somebody really needs to be grounded in the physical right now. Like this card, obviously, because Taurus does rule self-esteem as well. So, it's kind of double there about someone's self-esteem. It really talks about our comfort and our lifestyle, our practical issues, our finances. Like, it is our money house here. It's time to protect that. It talks about your resources, what you've built up. Somebody really needs to protect what they have here, okay? Because especially with I use here and friends, I was just like, fuck. I do feel like someone has friends around them that is only using them, and someone needs to trust their intuition. Someone who feels this or knows this already, trust it, okay? Someone has got to make some sort of changes, yeah? Because with the second house, I suppose it is a bit like the Ace of Pentacles, where you're planting those seeds for what you want to harvest later on. And I feel like that's what somebody needs to be doing, okay? They need to be, cautious now So someone needs to be more cautious with their finances, their resources, and what they own, okay? So down the road, it will, I want to say, multiply for someone here. So be cautious now, and you'll get the reward later. That's definitely what I want to say, okay? The second house we have is number 35, or the second card, I said the second house. It's the 11th house, friends. The 11th house is obviously ruled by Aquarius. Oh, so the 11th house is the house of our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations. It is of our friends and our networks and groups and people that we converse with on a daily basis, yeah? Like it does talk, like Aquarius, like 11th house does talk about bringing in some sort of a social change. Combining your energies, working with other people as part of a team. Like we've got to understand that sometimes we've got to, you know, I'm very independent, but you know, I've had to accept that. I know in the future I'll have to work with people too, and it's not about that I can't work with people. But sometimes, you know, combining your knowledge, your experience, working as part of a team can actually help you, benefit you more than working alone or going solo, yeah? Because the 11th house talks about our destiny and our soul's purpose and doing things for the greater good, yeah? Now obviously this card could talk about like you know, a friend coming back you've not seen in a long time, but it also talks about a friend leaving that you like a disappearance, so friends disappearing, or you know, maybe not they're disappearing, maybe there needs to be a change in someone's friend dynamic here, because I really do feel somebody's sensing like they're being used. You've got to watch your finances here for sure. Like if people leave your life, let them. Don't force them. Let them go, okay? You've got to do what's right for you. And if anyone can just walk away from you, they're not meant to be in your life. They don't deserve to be in your life. That's what I want to say. And like it's about what someone deserves here, and someone doesn't seem to see it because of their self-esteem issues for sure, okay? The 11th house also talks about our stepchildren and children belonging to your lovers and open enemies and rivals and things like this. So someone's going to have an eye-opener into who and what is around them, what's important and what's not important. And I want to say, seeing through the veils of illusions that, you know, this person's put up or somebody's put up, or it's just friends, or just really seeing through the truth of something here. You know what I mean? Really assessing the situation correctly. Somebody is quite accurate. Like if you know, this is not happening now, this is going to happen for sure, okay? Third card we have is Capricorn. I use oh, Capricorns are the stubborn goats, but look, Taurus is the most stubborn sign. Well, both of them are, to be fair, because they are of the bull. So somebody needs to be maybe a little bit more stubborn, or maybe someone's been a bit too stubborn. You just gotta see where you are in this energy. And sometimes like we need to give and take. But when we think about Capricorn is how they're hard workers. They are just hard workers. They're very ambitious, very ambitious. Because they're ruled by Saturn, so they're going to be like they have, like no matter what, they will aim to come up in the world, to advance, to have more status, to have more. I want to say power, but I don't want to say like to abuse power, but it's to have that success. They will work at it. They will put so much hard work in. Like there's no doubts about it. Capricorn are very hard workers, and will do like it will pay off for Capricorn, because they keep going. They know at the end of the day, whatever they're planting here, it will manifest for you, but just later down the road. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not saying someone is a Capricorn here. I'm on about the energies of what it is, because I feel whatever someone's about to plant here, it will pay off, because it always pays off for Capricorn. Like Capricorn, like the 10th house, it does talk about our career. It does talk about our profession. So I do feel like there may be some changes has happened or will happen in someone's profession and their career, because I feel like they're aiming for more success than what somebody already currently has. Like somebody definitely has ambition and know they can be bigger or be better than what they currently are. Well, fucking don't, because because somebody needs to believe in themselves, because I feel like someone's self-esteem was definitely lacking. So someone is definitely going to know what they deserve. That's what I want to say. Someone's going to know what they deserve. Like, and you know, it's like with Saturn, if you play by the rules, you do things correctly, it pays off. There's no doubt about it. It pays off, and people move up in the world. People advance in their careers, and they advance in their social status or that ladder, whatever. They advance because they know if they do it right, it will pay off. So something will pay off. And might be right now, but it's definitely coming if you do everything right, because Saturn demands that you do everything right, or he will teach you. He will give you karma if you don't do things right. Okay. Third we have number 38. We have Earth element, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the card says stability. So we have, like, there is three earths already. We have air and water. So to be grounded, somebody really needs to be grounded right now, to be very practical, to look to their future, start planting the seeds now. You need to draw, like, on your strengths right now, yeah, to be rooted like that tree, to be solid, to be stable. And that, I feel, is what somebody's working towards. It's like, we are here for a human experience. You know, I have to keep telling myself that, Amy, you're here for a fucking human experience. It's not all about the spiritual side. You actually are here to be a human. So someone's got to kind of realise that, not get too much swayed up maybe in the spiritual or the emotional, or to be grounded in reality. The only thing about earth energy is it can have very fixed views, okay? And someone may need to change their views on things, because not willing to try other things. Someone's got to be willing to try other things, because sometimes we make a plan, we try it, and it just might need to be changed a little bit. So someone's quite rigid here, and this card is calling you not to be so rigid. Like, action is definitely needed, because this talks about building a foundation, and I feel like that's what someone's doing here, trying to build a strong tree, the root for a foundation for obviously the rest of their life. You've got to live in this present moment. Like, somebody could be really focused and working so hard and getting money for tomorrow, but not living in that present moment. Therefore, life is passing them by because they're so focused on their stability, or they're so focused on materialism. They're not enjoying this present moment. That's what I feel. But initially, when I first took these cards and I sat here, I just got the sense that someone's supposed to be, because I done these then as well. Yeah? And we have the Ten of Swords with the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, yeah, I just talk about love, but when I saw the friends there, I felt like there's friends betraying someone here. Someone's about to turn their back to a friend, and like, it isn't that card anyway. Yeah, I looked it up. It isn't that card about an old friend either returning or leaving, and I feel like there's a leaving, because someone here is definitely turning their back. It's the Ten of Swords. It is an ending. Now, I know the Knight of Cups can talk about love, but yeah, of course, we can talk about friendship. It's someone that you cared about. Someone needs to turn their back to someone here, because I feel like there's been betrayals, or there's just been dishonesty here. It's a pain, or someone's causing someone pain, or this relationship, like, or this friendship is causing someone pain here. It's not serving you, because I feel like there's deception. I feel like there's a lot of talking. I feel like I just can't get over this use. Somebody's using somebody here. Someone's friend is using them for stability, whatever. But I feel like they're bad mouthing them. And I feel like somebody may know this or sensing it. And I want to say it's accurate here. Taurus. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with that Knight of Cups. I feel like someone is turning their back because they've had enough. There's too much happened. There's too much betrayals here. There's too much toxicity here. Someone is seeing something very clearly and accurate about a person. And that was a thought I had yesterday. You've really got to look at people. Look at what they say and look at what they don't say. Look at what they do and look at what they don't do. And then meet in the middle. Meet in the middle and assess that. It's going to tell you a whole lot. And I feel like someone may be like doing that right now, assessing their friends group, assessing who's around them. like their future, what they want in their future. I don't know, I just looked at that there now and I just got, someone had something in a dream. Something came in a dream to somebody about a friend now. Yeah, not a lover, a friend. Okay, so let's get 2 for the second house, please, Fair. We can't, you know, we can't all be focused on the material side of life either. You know what I mean? We are here for a human experience. Gotta enjoy that. Thank you. I'm going to take it in reverse because it came sideways. It's not upright. So I'm going to take it in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's a massive loss. There has been a loss of abundance, stability, and like, you know, obviously friends and family, because Pentacles can talk about the family too. It could be a loss of wealth, stability. Maybe someone's had so much loss of stability that they are so focused on planting new seeds to start, you know, because that's something that's going to teach you. If you lost something very massively, right, that's going to get your priorities in order, right, to focus on your finances, to start thinking again, to build a solid foundation for your future. You know what I mean? It's like, just get back up again. Somebody just needs to get back up again, and I feel like someone is getting back up again. I do feel that. We have the 10 of Wands at the end, so this has been a heavy journey for somebody here. All 10s are completion. You had the 10, what was it, the 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Could be legal issues, 3 times of legal issues, or legal problems. Maybe there was legal problems connected to do with money or resources, but it's been heavy. Someone just held on to this. It's like 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, did somebody just hold on to the situation because of money and finances and resources? Do you know what I mean? Rather than not doing what was right for them. Okay, Spirit, what else for the second house? Please. Like, why do I feel like somebody gave their friend a loan of money? If somebody's giving their friend a loan of money, you ain't getting that money back. I can tell you that now. Okay? And this is where you may need to walk away. And this is where, like, this friend disappearing and the 10 of Swords is putting an end into this. I'm hearing words bad mouthing you. Somebody was really good to someone and that person is just bad mouthing them. See, there you go. Whoa. There you go. You know, you can eventually see people's fucking true colours. No matter how good you are to them. Do you know what I mean? I've been good to people. Look how they all treat me too. There you go. What can you do? You have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So, not a good card at all, to be honest. It's not. Because it talks about too much ego here. It talks about materialism. There's no victory. There was no success. Somebody failed at something. Something was failed. Somebody lost something. Like, that can talk about loss. This is a massive loss. There has been loss here. There has been ego here. There has been materialism here. And like, that's why somebody really needs to get grounded. The second house talks about being grounded in the physical. You've got to protect things. You've got to be cautious with your finances because somebody has lost her. We have the Empress at the end, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, oh my God, Taurus or Libra energy. She's a quite successful woman, very powerful, very abundant. Like, is this Empress suffered all this loss and they need to be practical right now? Interesting. Because like that can be, like that can talk about our success in the world. And that can talk about our abundance in our future. It's all in reverse. Interesting. Right, 11th house, friends. With the 4 of Cups, so there's definitely dissatisfaction with friends here. Or what's going on. Someone's like not in that energy with the hopes, the wishes and the dreams. Someone's quite upset, depressed. Like I feel whatever, because like this talked about an option not being right, so somebody could have chose another friend, or you know, it could be a relationship either, like a sexual thing, but they lost massively. We have Capricorn here, the devil. Was somebody misled by their friends here? Like a toxic agenda, were they misled? Because there's definitely friendships ending here, okay? One more for the 11th house friends. There's 7 of Wands, yeah. There's definitely something going on with friends here. 7 of Wands. Friends are going to be attacking someone here. Talks about being under attack. Being challenged by people. Not happy how things are. Like somebody needs to make, the 11th house about bringing changes in. So somebody needs to make some drastic changes in their friends group, their social circle, for sure. Because it's not, whatever friends is around someone is certainly not bringing you any joy, any happiness here. It's like the poke and the prodding. And still, I look at those 7 of Wands as like all talking about you. Again, I'm getting someone's doing a lot of talking about someone here. You know, Wand energy can talk about fire energy, can talk about jealousy, and I feel like there could be friends that's jealous of someone here, and this is why they're doing this. Knight of Cups is at the end. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again. 8 of Swords. Entrapment. Somebody's too much in their ego. Someone's put themselves into this position of people using them, or them using people. It's like someone feels quite stuck. But you have to unstick yourself. We have the Emperor at the end, Aries energy. And like, you can talk about our boss, Capricorn can talk about our boss as well. Like, I feel like there is going to be a career change here for somebody. I do feel like it's got to do with their work. I feel like, or what they want to do in their future. Somebody needs to trust us, that will go with it and not kind of go against it. Get out of that ego. Get out of that head. You're not stuck in a situation. Stop, because like this talks about going with the flow. Stop being stuck and rigid. Going with the flow. Get out of the head. Get out of the head. Hard work. Remember that. Hard work will pay off for you. But you maybe you're just overthinking it too much of that 8 of Wands. Or 8, sorry, you're overthinking it. You're thinking too much when you should be trusting and sensing and feeling. And using that intuition. And one more for Capricorn, please. I use. We have the Lovers, and I went sideways, so I'm going to take it in reverse. Lovers not always about, you know, sexual relationship, but it does talk about connections and relationships with people as a whole. So there could be a toxic lover or just toxic friends that need to go. They need to go. Something here needs to go, because this toxic connection, relationship, friendship, they're only using you. There's no doubt about it, and it's not meant to be. When the Lover's in reverse, it's something dark. It's not for your highest good. It's leaving someone quite entrapped here, very depressed here. It's 7 of ties. I swear I don't have the Ace of Swords, that's what I feel. A 7 of ties. Be more ambitious. Stop allowing maybe other people's egos or other people's toxicity stop you and your ambition, where you, or what you want to do, or what you want to achieve in your life. Remember, Capricorn doesn't give up because he knows it'll pay off for him. Or down the road, do you know what I mean? Put the hard work in now, get out of the head, end the connections, relationships, friendships, whatever needs to end, it has to end. It's toxic. That's the decision. Maybe that's what someone's too much in their head about making that decision. We have the 10 of Wands, so stressed, burdened, proving a point, holding on out of what? Carrying all this baggage, all this weight, on a difficult path in life, toxicity, people challenging them. People, I feel like people are talking about them. Right, let's get 2 for earth element. Don't give a fuck anyway what people say. I wouldn't give a fuck. And when people don't sleep at night because they're worried about what other people think, I wouldn't be losing a week of sleep over these people. I take the 2 to set. So we have 3 of Pentacles and we have the King of Wands. And the 3 of Pentacles quite apt for this card because it does talk about working and building and starting to come together to build that foundation. That's what the stability is about. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. As well, like this can talk about working with others to build stability. And the 11th house does talk about working with groups and other people, not doing things solo. So someone may need to work with another person here. Yeah? Like what I was saying, it's okay to work alone, but sometimes you've got to pool in your resources and work together as part of a team with someone to build something, to grow something, to have some sort of stability here. Somebody needs to do this. Somebody needs to probably be more courageous in what they can build and like grow for their future. What have we got at the end? Ace of Pentacles, yeah. It's a brand new beginning. It's a very stable new beginning. So someone here is very focused on a very stable new beginning for themselves, away from the loss. I feel like whatever loss has been, someone's learned a valuable lesson here. Because they've been so unhappy with how life has been. They're so unhappy with their friends group, what's around them, they're challenged, the things we said. It's like somebody knows, like I really want to feel like a tower's coming, even though we don't have it. And it's kind of wiping all this out. Wiping all this out so someone can have a stable future, so someone can really plant that seed. Because this is, I was feeling Ace of Pentacles on here. Of planting that seed, knowing that that will grow one day to that 10 of Pentacles, to have the ultimate abundance. Do you know? It's stable. It's a stable new beginning. Stability. Right, let's get 2 for the card at the end. Water element sensing. Thank you, Spirit. We got the Hierophant. Someone needs to trust, like, to have more faith. Trust your intuition. Trust in God. Trust what's been shown to you. You have been very accurate about what has been shown to you. Like, someone has definitely been a doormat for people here. Someone has definitely been taken advantage by people. Now, the Hierophant could talk about spiritual leaders as well, teachers, that sort of thing. So, someone's got to be careful, because there's definitely someone that has been taken advantage of. There's definitely people here that have been using people here. And I feel like someone knows this. I feel like that is what their intuition's been telling them. That's what your intuition's been telling you. You are on the fucking money here. Because that is definitely what I feel is going on. And someone's kind of settled knowing this is kind of going on. And, you know, it's okay to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's okay to be kind and compassionate. But you see, people take that for weakness and think you're fucking stupid and think they can use you and do all this bullshit. You know what I mean? All this toxic shit towards you. Because they somehow think you're fucking stupid when, do you know what I mean? Someone here is not stupid. Someone here is definitely not stupid. No. Right, one more for the Hierophant. Again, Taurus energy. So with Taurus energy, we have Gemini. Taurus and Gemini. Have more faith. Have more faith and trust in yourself, I want to say, and what you're feeling. And what your intuition is telling you. Trust it. One for the Hierophant, or for the Sensing. Thank you. Oh my God, I knew there was going to be a tower moment, and I told you. 2 cards go down, I'm going to take them. I fucking told you there was going to be some sort of a tower moment that's going to take this out of the way so someone can focus on their stability. And that is definitely what is coming. Now look at that, right beside the Hierophant, the Devil and God, and the Tower. Oh my God, the Divine, like, and the Tower is the Divine. Removing people, jobs, relationships, whatever from our life that's not serving us. Like literally taking everything away to wipe the slate clean, so someone have a better future here. So we have Capricorn energy, we have Mars energy, and Scorpio. This will lead to a better transformation in someone's life, is what I feel, because whatever it is wasn't stable. Look what I said there. Somebody had a loss. It was not stable here. So now they're getting to plant that seed again for their future, for that stability. But you just kind of got these users and friends that I need to go. Yeah, need to go. I want to say as well, someone may be clouding someone's judgment. Like, it could be just your friend trying. Now, I'm not saying they're deliberately trying to, you know what I mean? I know our friends do have, well, mostly our friends have our best intention at heart, but I just feel like someone's friend may be clouding their judgment here. You know, maybe someone's trying to control someone here. It doesn't matter, because you know what, the Tower is, it's unavailable. Whatever situation, whatever people are about to leave your life, or whatever decisions you're making for people to leave your life, is for your highest good. It's not a proper foundation. It make, like, people's behaviour and what they're doing may suddenly shock someone. Maybe someone's really truly starting to see that maybe whatever happens, someone's starting to see, maybe they thought someone was like divine, you know what I mean, like godlike, and really there was just the devil there. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take that. Maybe someone thought someone is so light and spiritual when they're dark and toxic. Do you know what I mean? It's just try to take these energies wherever way it goes, but whatever it is, something fast is coming in, something shocking is coming in. There is definitely going to be some sort of I want to say a shocking escape. I don't even know why I want to fucking say that. Why do I even want to say that? I feel like someone really knows what's going on here. Someone who really is trusting their intuition, what and who needs to go from their life. Somebody's starting to see something very, very accurate, because you know, people have agendas. People want to control you. People have ego. Like, people could be like giving someone advice here. Like, someone could be getting advice from their friends, especially about when it comes to finances, and about nothing but loss, or it may bring them loss. Someone needs to just, why do I want to say someone's not trusting themselves and their own intuition? And that is really, really what has been called here. Trust yourself and your intuition, because you know what, other people have agendas here. People are definitely talking. There's definitely a friend here, or friends, plural, that someone cannot trust. They're using them. And they don't all give good advice, is what I'm saying. So somebody really needs to trust themselves. That's what you want for your future. That's what you want. Something, I said it already, this Tower has to come and wipe this, whatever that is, because that's a lot of cards in reverse, and it's toxic. The Lovers there is toxic. It's evil. We already have the devil there. It's evil. So the divine comes in, like the divine will come in no matter what the situation is, with a Tower moment, to wipe the fucking slate clean, to wipe out the evil, to stop a situation that's gone well on past their sell by date, is what I want to say. And that's what happens. And these people don't seem to realise it. They get very comfortable in their position, their surroundings, in their behaviour, because somebody already settled for them treating them like this. So why won't they keep going? Do you know what I mean? Because somebody was being a doormat here for somebody. There's no doubts about it. And for somebody quite fucking toxic. Devin, the Lovers in reverse, quite toxic. It's a time of change, I want to say. It's a time of change. And I feel like someone knows, and knows accurately, what changes they need to make and what course or direction they need to make in their life for them to have that stability. And that is it. Okay? So guys, I'm going to leave that there with you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, looking for private readings all down below. Guys, take care. I'll see you later.